The helpful folks at Harris Ace Hardware say thank you for choosing Harris Ace as your favorite place to buy hardware and building supplies. Stop by Harris Ace Hardware and check out their weekly deals. Sign up for Ace Rewards and start earning points toward coupons and rewards. You'll even receive a $5 coupon just for signing up. Harris Ace Hardware in Jesup, Hinesville, Eulonia, and now in Brunswick. They are ready to serve your everyday building and hardware needs. Harris Ace Hardware.
This time now for a look at local sports. In sports, Wayne County's highly recruited offensive lineman Weston Franklin has verbally committed to Georgia Tech to play for the Yellow Jackets in Atlanta. Decision made yesterday at 12 noon. Franklin had offers from many colleges, including Michigan, LSU, and a host of others. Narrowed his choices down to a final of 6 and chose Georgia Tech on Monday, taking his talents to Atlanta. Play for Coach Jeff Collins. Weston said all along that he wanted the decision behind him before the start of his senior year at Wayne County. Had a chance to talk with him yesterday about his decision.
How's it feel to be back at Wayne County?
It feels great. I'm excited to be back. We got a lot of potential here, and I'm ready for it, ready for the season to get started. I'm just happy to be home and be back where I came from.
A lot of people excited you're back. Right now, you're.
That's not it. Hopefully we'll find it later in the sportscast. Again, we had a chance to talk to Coach Cribb yesterday as well about those scrimmages decided by the GHSA. He had these comments.
I haven't talked to you since they canceled the scrimmages, but how important. I saw a lot of comments from coaches not real happy about that. Scrimmages are important for, get a look at your team, put your offense and defense in, get a look at a lot of kids. So, it's kind of tough without no scrimmages.
It is very tough. It's very disheartening, to be honest with you. You do need those scrimmages for a bunch of reasons. You work through some things, and it gives you time to adjust, once you have your evaluations. But, it's just I hate that we're going back to school, but we're not going to be allowed to scrimmage. So could have used those 2 scrimmages, but I guess it is what it is. Just be positive and move forward.
First game, Statesboro, so you just got to be ready. First snap means everything.
It does. We're going to go in that blind. I don't know that I've ever been into a season blind before where you had no, indicators or anything to go on with scrimmages or anything. We have nothing.
I just heard NFL quarterbacks talking about that. He said, they said that you need at least a few snaps in scrimmage just to kind of get a feel for it. He said it's kind of tough, to go in there just first snap. I mean, it means something right off the bat.
It does, and it's going to be interesting to see how quickly teams can adjust, because they're going to have to do a lot of adjusting and figuring some things out really quick on the fly.
Hopefully the season will continue. Like I said, a lot of schools, states pushing everything back. Right now, Georgia's sticking with this September 4th, so hopefully it'll stay the same. But your kids have been out here every day working hard, getting ready. Seems like they're getting excited about the season.
They are. I'm telling you, it's a real impressive group. I couldn't be more proud of them. I feel for them, though, because we had no 7-on-7s, no padded camps, no OTAs, no lineman challenges, no scrimmages, and we've been working really, really hard, really, really long, and sure could use a carrot to dangle in front of these guys, but they're very mature about it, and they're working extremely hard, and we're so far ahead, and I'm real pleased where we are.
Weston made his decision, going to Georgia Tech, going to stay in state. I'm sure his parents are happy about that.
Ramblin' Rick, yep, he's excited. So, I know it's a commitment. So, unless he changes his mind, he'll be a Ramblin' Rick. Yep, Georgia Tech, Ramblin' Rick.
We'll wish him the best, and again, we'll continue to check in, and hopefully we'll see football in September.
Bob, keep your fingers crossed. Hope so. Thanks for all you do.
Yeah, Wayne County set to open up at Allen Paulson Stadium in Statesboro against the Blue Devils. Statesboro, that's a 9 p.m. kickoff on September 5th. Again, Weston Franklin made his decision yesterday, signs with Georgia Tech. Had a chance to talk to him about his decision.
That's just where I felt like my home place was. Been talking with the coach there for a little over a year now, and I just feel like the way they coach and handle things up there and how they got everything going, building a new program and everything like that. So got a family-based feel in there, and that's what I wanted in the college, so that's what made me make the decision.
You're right here in the state of Georgia, so you don't have to go far. Kids can go see you. Parents can see you. I mean, you got to be happy about that.
Yes, sir, for sure. That's definitely a big part of my decision with my family and everything like that. I wanted them to be happy with my decision as well. And I'm just glad that they can come to my games and everything like that.
What about playing time? What are they telling you?
They look at me as a center, and he wants me to learn both guard positions as well. But the main one they wanted to recruit me as was a center.
Okay. Well, again, how does it feel to have that decision behind you?
It's a lot of stress relief, a lot of weight off my shoulders. It's been a long process, and it's just been a long process for sure.
Yeah, and you said from day one you wanted to make the decision before the regular season started, so you did that, so you got to feel good about it.
Yes, sir. I definitely want to do that so I can just enjoy my senior year and play with my guys here and enjoy that time as a senior.
Okay, well, congrats on being a Rambling Rick.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Again, those Connors Western Franklin again deciding to make a verbal commitment yesterday to Georgia Tech. Major League Baseball season's underway. The Braves are doing well in the field, but on Monday, Braves owner Liberty Media disclosed that financially during this pandemic, with no fans, no concessions, no parking, etc., has up to 95% plunge in revenue from April to June compared to the same time last year, falling from $208 million to just $11 million during that period. Braves have taken aggressive steps to reduce costs in recent months. All employees making more than $50,000 per year have taken a pay cut, including those in baseball operations and across the front office. The president of the organization says when we can't have fans at the games with all the other impacts of COVID, it creates a very difficult financial situation for us. He says he's grateful that everyone in the organization understood the financial situation, but he says it doesn't make it any easier. He says it's simply a very difficult situation. Pay cuts expected to last through the end of the year. Braves players, like others across MLB, are being paid their full prorated salaries for each game played, but with the season cut to 60 games, they'll receive no more than 37% of their contracted salary this year. Braves payroll, which is usually around $150 million for the entire season, is projected to be about $55 million if all 60 games are played. Braves yesterday dropped a 13-8 final to Philadelphia, and now will play the Yankees the next couple of nights in New York. First game tonight right here on Big Dog Country, FM 105.5. MLB discussing the playoffs and World Series at one location, a bubble site similar to the NBA and NHL seasons, because MLB has expanded to 16 teams, and they state it'll be tough. They're looking at 3 different locations, looking at Southern California, the greater Chicago area, and the New York metropolitan area. Concerns about whether or not October make LA the most logical choice, but again, no final decision has been made. Several football conferences discussing possibly shutting down football for the entire season. Rumors got out Monday that the Big Ten had voted to shut down football, but that's not true at this time. They're simply discussing it. Pac-12 expected to make a decision today. Many players joining a hashtag movement, We Want to Play. President Trump has joined in saying he wants to see college football this fall. Once again, decisions expected this week. Big Ten presidents apparently want to shut down football at their schools. They're asking other conference presidents to join them. So far, the ACC and SEC have stood firm that they expect to be playing college football. Nick Saban went as far to say his players are much safer on campus and playing football due to all the protocols in place and the daily checkups and monitoring and testing for his players. And stay tuned. This week will be a very interesting week regarding college football. Varsity girls softball team in action this afternoon over in Appling County. Game time 5:30. Over the weekend, the JV girls won 2 games, 15-zip over Portal and 7-2 over Effingham County. First game, Madeline Sutton pitched a shutout along with Hannah Kelly, who pitched the final 2 innings. Maddie Richardson went 2 for 4 to play with a double. In Game 2, the game was called early due to lightning. Dakota Crow gave up just 2 runs on 4 hits, struck out 6, and didn't walk a batter. Addie Tyre hit a double in the second game. Again, this Thursday, the 2 middle school softball teams will play each other at the high school field. That game set for 4:30 p.m. Varsity was scheduled to play Bradwell that Thursday, but again, Liberty County has canceled all their fall sports schedule. Registration for fall sports continues with the Wayne County Recreation Department. Spec Eck was our special guest today on the Butch and Bob Show. We'll talk about the upcoming season. Again, the sign-ups are run up until August 15th. Number to call to register, 427-5915. You can register on their website, WayneCountyRecreation.com. As in years past, the rec department will provide teams in flag and tackle football, kids ages 4 to 12, soccer kids ages 4 to 17, and cheerleading teams cost $30. Sign your child up today. Once again, the department's number 427-5915 for all the information. That's going to do it for latest in local sports. Sports is brought to you each and every day this time by friends at Harris Ace Hardware.
Senator David Perdue knows we rely on Georgia farmers to feed us all.
The farming community is the